Hello, morning. Welcome back to Visit Felt. Of course, I've been a bit absent, haven't I, lately? Been a bit absent. It's beach clean day today. So I've wobbled my way down to the cafe, and I'm going to pick my way back. I'm saying that, I've already got half a bag full of rubbish. So I thought I'd take you in there this morning. We'll have a look and see what's happening on the beach. It's a lovely morning. It's cold. It's colder than I thought, but it's beautiful. It's one of them fresh, crisp winter mornings. So if you're new in these parts, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll go and see what we can find. Down at the side of Mary's Shell, that's the Star Wars Cafe. That's another dinosaur. I've just picked one of them up. Dinosaurs on Cleveland's beach. Let me pick it up. Let me see if I can show you the view while I get the dinosaur. I was just going to say to you, I've picked a dinosaur up. Lovely, lovely morning. I can't believe how much this beach has come up. This is Mary's Shell, look. So you can actually go right inside it. Makes for a lovely, lovely picture. Look at that for a view. Look at that for a view. I've got my wellies on as well this morning, so I can go anywhere I like. Look how that sand's come up. That's amazing. That is amazing. I said to them when they were doing these poles, you ought to put some markers on them, even if you just scratch a line in them or put a piece of plastic rope round them, and then we can see how the beach moves about. But no, nobody ever listens to me, do they? Nobody ever listens to me. So what have I got in my bucket, in my bag? Well, I've got a margarine tub. I don't know whether you can see it properly. Just at that moment, the wind chooses to blow. There you go, look. I've got a margarine tub and I've got a stack of rubbish underneath it, and that's just off the footpath from walking around the corner. They're awful to walk on, these cobbles. There's not many of us this morning. Look how that's disappeared. That's astonishing. That has really, really changed. I mean, how many months is it since they did that? Not many. That beach has come up ever such a long way. All these bottom steps were all exposed, and now they're covered up. 10 out of 10. All them few people who said it absolutely wouldn't work. It's a bit lower on that side because you get your prevailing weather coming from the south, blowing to the north. So it's not quite as high on that side, but it banks it up. The idea is that you've got lots of groins quite close together, so it kind of catches all the sand and traps it on shore. It's awful to walk on. My poor legs. It looks like we've been flooded somewhere as well. Can't quite tell what sort of leaves they are. But the real ones, they're not plastic. I don't know, some kind of willow maybe. It's obviously come up and high on land somewhere and then potted down. So a lot of what we get here at Cleveland's is just random bits of plastic like that, so I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to have to turn it off though because I can't juggle both jobs. So what's been happening in my world? Well, today is Monday. I think I look like I'm coming out from as well. Today is Monday, and yesterday we put our Christmas decorations up. So we're looking all fabulously festive at Rabbit Towers. I've not sort of gone to town. I've got one of them Christmas trees that folds flat into a box, and you literally just pull it. You put a pole in the middle and it's done. It's brilliant. No effort required. So what's happening this week? Tomorrow is Care for Cleveland's, if anybody wants to come to that. Apparently it's going to rain in the morning by the sounds of it, so we might all end up in the shop doing jobs in the shop instead. And then on Saturday we're carol singing with Santa, so I've got my fingers crossed for the weather for that one. So we've got Thornton Band back again, we've got the Donkeys back again, and we've got Trinitas Choir and the Care for Cleveland's Choir. So we're going to have a good old-fashioned sing-song, and there's a Santa's grotto with gifts for the children as well, and it's all free. So you can't stay fairer than that, can you? So that's at Princess Road outside the Care for Cleveland shop on Saturday. I've picked another chunk of plant pot up. There's quite a lot of big pieces of rubbish today actually, and normally there's not really a lot of big pieces. I'm going to go further up here actually, because the strand line is where you get all the oh, the Little Mermaid. Look at this. Let me turn it round. Look at this. We're finding them all today. That's 2 dinosaurs and a mermaid I found. Aren't I doing well? She can go in my pocket. Come on, mermaid. You can come with me. This is my problem, you see, juggling everything all at once. Here's another bit of rubbish. I'm going to have to pick this up while I'm standing here. This one, that's going in my bag. Another piece. It's amazing what you pick up. There's just stuff everywhere. It's just all little bits, and they just kind of glimmer above the top of the pebbles. There you go, that's another one. This is a blockbuster, this one, isn't it, this video? It's very, very, very cathartic. The only problem is I've got a bad hand, as you know, and I'm trying to carry the camera and the bag in one hand, and I'm going to end up not being able to shift. Look, that's the other bit of my plant pot. I'll have that. Another bag. Another bag here. Piece of rope. Rope is awful on a beach. Look. Because it just gets tangled up with everything. That sounds like John. Driving down his little road. They're working right down there. Right down there, right in the far distance near the tank traps. So currently the beach people are working back. Oh, that's a nice piece of wood. They're working back towards the compound, so you can see that they've left gaps in what they're building so that they can get the heavy machinery and all the vehicles and whatnot through. Look who this is, dilly-dallying. Have you seen the time, darling? Have you seen the time? The time! It's time. It's time to get yourself back down there. Do you know? He'll be late for his own funeral, that one, honestly. I kid you not. So, I hope you've enjoyed that little ramble around the beach with me. This bag weighs a ton. I've got a plant pot in various parts. I've got a great big margarine tub. I've got all sorts of little bits of rubbish. I've got the Little Mermaid, 2 dinosaurs, and a partridge in a pear tree. That was lovely. I've right enjoyed that. And now we're going to go to the venue for coffee. So I shall endeavour to get my video hand back in the game, and I will try and get you some more content this week. See you later. Bye for now.